Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tag that I'm doing with a bunch of people from Geeks and Beauties. This is going to be a TV tag. So we had a lot of fun doing the movie tag, so we thought why not do a TV? There was two options that I had listed for the tag, and I don't know which one everybody picked, but I'm going to pick this one. And I will also insert my husband's answers as well because we enjoy watching TV together, but I still can't get him to really do that many videos with me. So we did do these questions together, but it'll just be me on screen, because, you know, he just doesn't like being filmed. I will have everybody's answers, or channels rather, linked down below with their answers. It's going to be super fun to see what they picked. This was really hard. This was a lot harder than the movie one. I have time with it. But I'm just going to go through the questions and answer them, and yeah. And you will find everybody's channels linked down below. Be sure to click on them, see what they answered, see what their favorite things are, worst things. It's going to be fun. Best TV pilot. Me and my husband both agreed. I mean, we've watched many shows from childhood to now, but Walking Dead. Walking Dead was probably the most intriguing to me and my husband. We both agree. I mean, I'm sure there's been several good TV pilots that I enjoyed, but I think The Walking Dead was just something I was like, okay. So I remember The Walking Dead had already been on, and we had wanted to watch it, but then it had already aired. Like, the first season already aired, and we're like, oh man, we missed it. So we remember watching it so that we can catch up before season 2 aired, and we were like hooked instantaneously. It was so good. The story, you were immediately drawn to the character. I mean, Andrew Lincoln, you know, it just, you were just drawn. And I remember that being just a really good TV pilot. The worst TV pilot, I had so much trouble with this. I was like, there's a ton of shows that sucked, but I still watched them and ended up loving. I remember Roseanne, they changed a lot of things around. So I remember the pilot was a lot different than some of the characters were different. Names were different. They replaced characters. So, I mean, I don't really have an answer because there's a lot of things that were just like new and it was like, but they immediately changed it. So I don't really remember, you know, so many pilots. Gary picked Lost. I never watched Lost. He said it was so much hype for it, and then it aired and he was like, nah. So the best series finale, I picked One Tree Hill. And the reason I picked One Tree Hill is because, I mean, there's been several good finales. Most of them, I don't enjoy finales because I hate when shows end. But I remember being okay with One Tree Hill ending. It went away for a while. Two of the main characters, which pretty much the main character the show was about to begin with, left. And it was gone for a little bit, and then they came back and did a couple more seasons. And just the way it ended, it was just nice. I liked how it ended. I was crying. I still have it saved on my DVR because I'm a loser. But I just remember being happy and okay with it. You know what I mean? Gary picked Friends. I hate Friends ending. I hate it. I didn't like it. Obviously, I mean, spoiler alert, it's been over for a long time. You know, Ross and Rachel end up together. That's exciting. It felt very rushed. I don't know. I didn't like the ending of it. The worst series finale, we both picked Roseanne. I pretend it doesn't happen. A lot of people actually liked the ending of Roseanne, and I absolutely hated it. It was, to me, unneeded. If you've never seen the ending of Roseanne, a lot of things were not real throughout the series, supposedly. Certain people passed away that, like, didn't, but then, like, she said they did. I mean, obviously Roseanne's been off the air for several years. So, I mean, I just pretend that whole last season never happened. Roseanne is one of my favorite TV shows. I could watch reruns over and over and over, the same ones, and laugh every time I watch it. But they're doing a reboot, and I'm so excited for it. I am so excited. So, I'm pretty sure Roseanne said that she's going to kind of pretend that never happened. Obviously, they have to if they're going to bring back certain characters. I don't know, but that was one of the worst finales. We both agree. We hated it. I also put The River on there. I don't know if anybody remembers this show, but it was on for a little bit. Maybe a season or 2. I don't remember how many seasons, but I remember being like, okay, this is pretty good. This is really fun. It's supernaturally, you know, they're out on the Amazon trying to find somebody, and all this super voodoo stuff is happening. And the way it ended, I think it was canceled. So they had to like wrap it up, and I was like, No. Cancellations happen, but I was pissed off. I was like, nope. No, no. So the next question is favorite TV actress. Gary picked Gillian Anderson, Scully from the X-Files, and I agree. I love her to death. X-Files is one of my favorite shows of all time. I picked Sarah Michelle Gellar because Buffy is a show that I grew up with. Absolutely love her character. I loved her in that role. And I think we both kind of agreed on Jennifer Aniston from Friends. I mean, there are a ton of female actresses that are on TV that I love. But we were talking about it, and mostly males are in shows that we like. But anyways, so those are our favorites. Favorite actor, we both agreed on Andrew Lincoln. I also like, it's hard because he only does The Walking Dead right now on TV. So, like, as far as someone who does more than one show, I can't think in my head of who's, like, I don't know. I know there are people. Obviously, I love Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki for Supernatural, but, like, you know, I guess I could say Jared Padalecki because he's done Gilmore Girls and he's done other things, and so has Jensen. But we both agreed on Andrew Lincoln. And he also said Norman Reedus because, you know, Walking Dead is our thing right now. Most disappointing cancellation. Gary picked Firefly. I did not watch Firefly as a series. You know, I saw the movie of around it with the characters and stuff. But I didn't watch the series, and I heard, you know, it was a cult classic and it was canceled, I think, after one season. I didn't personally watch it, so I don't really know. We both watched Being Human, the American version on Sci-Fi, and we loved that show. It was so good. The characters were great, funny, great acting. I don't know why it was canceled. It was canceled, so it was another rushed ending, and I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed in that because I felt that it could continue on and on and on. I don't know, maybe the ratings weren't there, but I felt like it could have continued, and it was such a good show. Best opening titles. I'm assuming they're thinking about, like, when everybody's introduced who's on the show, that type of thing. Gary picked Tales from the Crypt. He enjoyed, you know, that whole scene with the crypt and the skeleton and all that, and I watched Tales of the Crypt a lot when I was younger as well. I picked Supernatural because every season is different. And I liked when they would go away. We both agree on this, when they would go away and come back from like a mid-season finale. And they would do Then and Now. And I liked their introductions with that. And I also picked The Walking Dead because I loved how they always throw in little Easter eggs in the opening scenes. They do that a lot. So I like that. Favorite female character. Gary picked Jackie from Roseanne, which I agree on as well. Jackie, I mean, Roseanne is Roseanne. Obviously, the show is about the whole family, and, you know, most people think that Roseanne is the main character, but I think Jackie, and so does Gary, thinks she was perfect in that role. The actress who played Jackie, absolutely amazing in the role. She's hysterical. The way she over-exaggerates is perfectly done, and it's purposely done, and my favorite. I picked Buffy. I mean, Buffy, if you know anything about me, I was obsessed. I still am obsessed. I watch Buffy all the time. I watched Buffy when I was younger, and it just, Sarah Michelle Gellar as that character is just one of my favorites. Favorite male? We picked Daryl. Gary picked Daryl. I picked Glenn, Walking Dead. Obviously, I mean, you're really going to put any of those characters in, I would say anybody from The Walking Dead, and I mean Sam and Dean, obviously. Least favorite character, Gary picked Andrea from The Walking Dead because she was so annoying, and I agree. I picked the First from Buffy. If you don't know anything about Buffy, it was one of the villains in the beginning of the seasons and throughout a little bit. I hated that character. And the Mayor from Buffy, no. And I also picked the Governor because I did not enjoy him. And I know, I did not like him. TV crush. Gary picked Rachel from Friends, and I picked Dean from Supernatural because Dean, come on. Anyways, so childhood TV show. Gary picked Renegade. I did not watch Renegade at all. He picked, I feel like I'm missing some. Oh no, okay. All right, I had to go up, and I was like, that's not the end of the questions, is it? I picked Punky Brewster. There was a million shows we watched when we were both younger. It's like, really? That's all we did was watch TV. We grew up with TV and movies. Like, we were in that life. And I picked Punky Brewster just because I remember loving Punky Brewster. I wanted to be her. I also wanted to be, you know, Go Gadget. I wanted to be Penny with her book and watch. Like, I wanted to be these people. So Gary picked Renegade. I mean, I know of it. I didn't watch it, though. We are a little bit apart in age, so, you know. Fastest binge watch. So, Walking Dead. We both watched the season 1 in, I think, a day. Probably 2 days. It might have been a day. I don't know. It was definitely like a day and a half. We watched season 1. It was only 6 episodes, but me, I binge watch things like crazy. Like, I will Netflix things and watch them. And, like, the OA. I watched the OA, season 1. Is there only one season? Yeah, season 1 in less, maybe a day. I watched it in a day, yeah. And there was quite a few episodes. Fuller House, when it came back on Netflix, I watched that in a day. I know, I'm a loser. Favorite TV show of all time. We both agreed on The Walking Dead and Supernatural as mutual agreement. Buffy is one of my favorite TV shows. Yeah, so we both agree that Walking Dead and Supernatural is our favorite. Show I regret watching. Gary picked Happy Town. We were really excited about watching it, I remember, and it was really dumb. Really dumb. I picked The River because we watched the whole damn thing, and Gary said he liked it. I did like it, and then the way they ended it, just null and void the whole series for me. I was like, why did I even bother watching it if they're going to do that? Favorite animated TV show? Gary picked the X-Men. He grew up watching that and enjoyed that and watched it a lot. I just threw Family Guy in there because I used to watch Family Guy religiously, and then it just stopped being funny to me after a while. But that's the only one I could think of, so that's why I said it. Favorite guilty pleasure? We both picked The Challenge. I also added in Keeping Up with the Kardashians because I do watch that, and it's damn entertaining, and I'm not afraid. I'm not even guilty about it. I don't feel guilty. I watch it. Get over it. Favorite mini-series? Gary picked American Horror Story Season 1, Murder House. I picked Asylum, and we also both agreed Wayward Pines Season 1 was really, really good. But very disappointing ending, but it's okay. We still enjoyed it. Most embarrassing watch. When the girls come over, we watch iCarly. Well, they watch iCarly, and we both agree we like it. We actually enjoy iCarly. Like, of all the stuff that they watch, we, like, actually watch it with them. Do you know what I mean? And then the last question in this tag is wardrobe you want to steal from a character. Gary picked Dean. And, I mean, Gary wears flannels and t-shirts and jeans anyways. The only thing he's missing sometimes is a leather jacket and stuff like that. But he has leather jackets, so he basically wants to just be who he is already. I picked Bex Taylor, the actress who plays Audrey on Scream on MTV. I actually, when I decided to cut my hair off, I was looking at her hairstyle to go off of. She's got really short hair. She's just who I want to be in life, you know? She's so cool. I just like her. But anyway, so yeah, that was the tag. I hope you enjoyed my answers. Yeah, and I hope that you guys check everybody down below, see what they answered. They might have done the other tag. They might have done both. I know there's some long videos in this, but it's super fun. It's exciting to see what other people like and don't like. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and share. As always, appreciate it. Bye, guys.